What's up? Welcome back to our channel. It's the Thrifting Twins. And we are back at you with another video, thrifting vintage style haul. Okay, so this video is all about the thrifted tops that we found this week, and we got some really good ones that fit well with our aesthetic and had a vintage feel to them that kind of vintage our style up just a little bit more, which is what we plan on doing for this journey. So let's take a look at some tops that we found. First off, I styled the top that I'm wearing actually, but for this shirt, I wanted to give it a more punk rocker feel. So I styled it up. I actually put a pin right here to give it a more cinched waist. I wore it with actually H&M pants. I like that it cuts off my arms right here. It comes high at the shoulder. It's got like a textured fabric to it, and it almost feels like fits like a t-shirt. Yeah, that's one thing I did like about it. If the neckline and everything fit like a t-shirt, it has these. If I push, somebody must have took shoulder pads out of this because I feel like it was supposed to have shoulder pads, but then they weren't there when I brought them. And the neckline was also sewn. So somebody did some altering and tailoring to it. So I really like the sleeves. Again, they cut off exactly where I like them at the elbow. And I really like styling this top, especially with the pieces I already have from H&M. Now next up is me, and I went ahead and styled this vintage sweatshirt that I found. It's very, very hard to find these vintage sweatshirts. You could just tell by the design and the detail in the sweatshirt that someone had it for a long time and maybe put it up. I think it's to a university, so it may have been their alma mater, and they just put it up and they never really wanted to get dirty because it's this beautiful beige with this dark, guess we would call it like a root beer color writing. So dope. Let me see if I can grab it here. It's a vintage sweatshirt, and it's a vintage sweatshirt, and I'll show you the tag. It's like in really great condition. It looks like somebody might have had it from their old college years, and they just kept it as a collector's item, and it looks really good. It has those details that Minnesota. Yeah, it has that details that great vintage sweatshirts have, and it fits great. It's nice and chunky and warm, and it's in pretty great condition. No underarm pit stains. Just the detailing on this is really great, and you'll see how I styled it in the video. Basically, I just decided to pair this with a vintage looking skirt that I found, and I thought that they looked great together. Had like a schoolgirl look to it. I styled it with a Levi's vintage button-up shirt that was poking out the top as a collar, and then I put it on with some sweat socks with a red stripe, and also my Zara boots. And I think the colors play very well together. I think this sweatshirt is an awesome, amazing find, because a lot of times sweatshirts in the thrift store are not vintage. They're just old, and finding a vintage sweatshirt is absolutely amazing, in great condition. And the colors are so on trend. It's just plain in the back. The colors are so on trend, so it's actually a very good find. I love the detailing in the sweatshirt. So that's how I definitely a great find. You lucked up with that one, girl. Yeah, we lucked up with this one. Okay, let's go into my next look, and I like this look a lot. It actually wasn't. It was the colors that really that got me. So we found this shirt here, and as you can see, I think it's vintage. I don't know. I believe so, based on the tag. Maybe not. But definitely thrifted, and so the color is amazing. So it is that sagey green, not as sagey, more. You see the green, but I love the cutout details, almost like a leaf, boxy. No, it's tribal. Not really cut out. It's more like it's a laser cut. Yeah, it has florals. I would say lace. You could kind of let me put my hand under it. You can see through it. It's so pretty. Yeah, it's so pretty. And I like that it had a high collar. I love a high collar on me. I don't know why. But I really like my collar up here. And then it was just a good find. And then it's pretty long too. So if I wanted to talk about how you styled it. Oh yeah, how I styled it. I styled it with this vest. With this blazer. I thought the colors looked so good together. As you can see how I styled it in the picture or the pop-up video. The colors just work so well. And then I had these H&M pants that were also a muted tone. So I'm like, it was like this outfit just came together. I was just like
First, I have thrifted this blazer, and it was just kind of hard to find something to match this, even though we love it. Like, look at this.
Right. So
it had the pointed, what's the name? I just washed it, so it's a little wrinkly. But with this, it just went so well. And then I found these jeans I had from Zara, no, H&M, these high-waisted mom jeans I had for H&M for a while. But it's so hard to match that color. It's almost skin tone, a little lighter than my skin tone. So it's kind of hard to match. You might get that look like you don't look like you got on pants, and that's weird.
Yeah.
But all of this together, as you can see from the video, everything came together so nicely. I love this look. The colors were so great together. This shirt is a good find. I love the colors.
Right.
I love the cutouts.
It's almost like it's a solid color, but a print.
Right. Exactly. All right, putting it back.
All right, next up is me, and I found this really cool, very, very, very graphic vintage top.
Yeah, those one of the ones very vintage.
Very vintage.
Ooh, child,
it's in great condition. It's giving
that
me that very 90s. You remember the 90s when people was all on their Black Power? Yeah, and they used to rock this with the little hats thing. The guy off of Sister Act. Remember the guy off of Sister Act? Peace, my brother.
Oh,
it's giving me those vibes with some jean shorts, little crop black tank top. Really cute, oversized. The way I styled it was a little bit more extra. I went ahead and put this lime green and black. It's kind of like that Versace print to it, which is what I liked about it. And it's
the Greek kid. The Greek kid.
The Greek kid, right. And Versace used it a lot, so it gave me that Versace vibe. So I paired that under this because it just hinted on the greens. You see those lime green tones in there? It jumped off of that, and then I paired it with my Zarina Atkins pants, which I love. So when I seen this, I'm like, oh yeah, my Zarina Atkins pants. When I saw this shirt, I knew those pants would work well with this, with the oversized look, because the pants are like a oversized
wide
90s wide leg. It's just giving me everything I need to give me that throwback. What's the girls that used to dance for in Living Color? That's what's giving me the fly girl in Living Color vibe. Like you throw it on with some combat and some white sweat socks. Yes.
Yeah. A lot of different ways to style that one because it's just like streaming. It's just screaming vintage.
I'm old,
vintage. I didn't get this out your local store.
No.
Not recently.
And
anyway.
it's tribal. It's all of those things that I like in the saturated colors.
Okay.
I love it.
Let's just, since we're going into other things that have that bold brand, this is another piece we found. And we just really like the
animal print. It's like several animal prints in one.
All mixed up in one. It's so nice. I love that the sleeves come really long and they're kind of structured. They have a structure to the sleeves, if you could get into that. I love the print. I really haven't found anything to style it with, even though I did put it under this shirt right here, and the colors work well together. Really well. So this is another piece we found. We just haven't styled it yet. So I just wanted to show you guys. This is another piece we found. This one I like. It has the cover buttons, which lets you know that it's really, really old. And I like the pointed, the texture really, the pointed collar. The sleeves, I love this little detail. Also, cover button. And it's pink. Yeah. So I think I wore it in one of my videos with the brown sweater over it. It looks great with brown. But I love the texture in it. If you guys can get into the texture, floral texture. So many different ways we can style this, make it girly, men's wear, things like that. And also, this top I wanted to show came. It says, if you look at it, it says a two-piece set. But we found it in a vintage store, and it was just this. But I love that old school ruffle, pin tuck. It also has the cover buttons that let you know that it's vintage.
Right.
We haven't really found a way to style this up, but I want to go the opposite of what you might think with this.
Yeah, and I love that the crop cut of it is not a traditional long blouse. It's got like a crop cut to it, which would make it look well with some high-waisted trousers or skirt.
Yes, also the pin tuck and the sleeve, the flutter sleeve.
Just details,
so cute.
one detail.
Especially with my complexion, it's the color for me. It's the color for me.
What's that, periwinkle?
Cerulean. That's about it for tops.
That's about it for tops.
So far. Oh, unless we want to show these. We want to show these.
We gonna bring these out special
occasions. Wow, show the finds that we found out. This? Yeah. I have to be thinking about some
special occasions. Tell us how we should style this.
Yes.
Maybe New Year's.
That's what I'm
thinking.
Christmas
party.
Yeah. If you guys want some vintage, holiday party inspiration. Look at this.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Look at the details on that.
In such great condition, not a bead missing.
Not one.
Not a thread out of place. It has shoulders. And this one you go thrifting, you be like, oh, am I going to find one of those tops that all the thrifting girls get? Came right to me at Value Village. Yeah,
Less than $10. And when you get the size.
This shit was $6.90. Can y'all get it? Can I? Oh, it got a. I can't get it. But
how much was this one?
This mug is old. Oh my God, I can't get the lighting right. This thing.
You have to turn off one of those lights to really see it. It's old, girl.
Whatever, y'all. It's old, girl.
Same thing with this one, girl. And this one I like. It's just like a bodice, wide neckline.
Yeah, it's just a bodice. Show them that it zips in the back.
And it zips in the back.
Yes. Oh my God, just so
you
cute.
would,
I thought it was a vest at first when she brought it home. But then I was like, oh, this is just a bodice. Like, I just need a long, full skirt.
Y'all can't get this. That's an old tag, but it's reflecting off the light.
Yeah, but yeah, y'all. I want to kind of go in a way that you won't think, maybe with some jeans. Well, how about we probably do, like, we'll show you guys twice how we trying to dress it up, obviously, to give it its full potential, like holiday wear, Christmas party, New Year's Eve thing. And then show it how you could kind of dress it down.
Actually, that's a very good trend. Remember how they took the very streetwear with one thing that's like sparkly, like a sequence pants or a sequence top,
glittery,
and dress it
all
down.
of the love. So
casual.
great finds on this.
So that's our shirts, guys. Thanks for tuning into this video. I hope you like the way we styled our shirts. I hope you like the shirts that we found.
Hopefully, you can give us some tips. And maybe you don't like this. Maybe this too much, or maybe it's not enough. Let us know in the comments. We loving the thrifting. We're loving the vintage style. We're trying to find some amazing pieces. No, we don't want nobody old stuff. We want somebody old stuff. So we're trying to find those nice vintage pieces. I think we're having great luck. Some more luck. I would like from the thrift guys on the tops.
Right.
But so far, so good. So thank you guys for checking out, again, our journey into a more sustainable vintage style aesthetic. We'll check you guys out on the next video. Peace.